Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is Rain Elizabeth Stickney, and I am an expressive artist, among many other things. Hello, Elizabeth and Diana. Thank you for being here. Tonight, we are having an expressive arts spirit group. So, what that means is this is a safe space for you to create with me. I will be creating too. So, I'll tell you how that works, and thanks for the hearts. First, I want to say that there are many ways we can connect. One way is through these Substack lives, and I'm playing around with how often to offer them and what to offer. But the Expressive Arts Spirit Group is inspired because I am a contributing author to this book, Inner Wild. And Inner Wild is a book written by one of my dearest friends, Nikki Kurtner, and one of her dearest friends, Soraya Keating. They both are expressive artists and therapists in California. And they collected a bunch of stories to show how the arts can live across the lifespan. So I wrote a story about my son. He was 9 at the time, and I will read that story to you. It's short and sweet. And this book was recently published, so I asked my local library to put it on their shelves, and they said, yes, and how about you do a book talk? So I'm preparing to do a book talk at our library, which if you're in Vermont, or if you come to visit Vermont, it will be on Thursday, September 24th, and it'll be in the evening at 6:30. It will not be televised. It won't be on Substack or anything like that. It's just an in-person, real people in a room connecting about expressive arts. And we'll do an interactive process together, and it'll be amazing. So I'm gearing up for that, and I thought, why not offer an expressive arts group for all of you on Substack? So there's people here in person, and then people will also watch over time. So whether you're viewing the recording or you're here with me now, thank you. The Expressive Arts Spirit Group really began with another dear friend of mine named Kristen Bird Vitko. She sometimes goes by K Bird, and she also has written a couple of books. And I call her Bird. I've known her for a very long time, since 2000. So Bird, she and I have sons who were born in the same year. And she also has other children, but I have one son. And when our sons were around 1 year old, she reached out to a large group of expressive artists, all folks who went to school together at the California Institute of Integral Studies. And I, among them, said, yes, I want to meet with you to create art. So the Expressive Arts Spirit Group is really Bird's creation. We met monthly for around 10 years. I don't know exactly, was it 9.5? Was it 10.5? It was around 10. And what we would do is we would create this sacred space where everyone belongs, where everything is allowed. We would check in, and then we'd have space to simply create in the presence of others. And because when this group started, we already, the people of the group, we already were smattered across the country and even the world. So this group has always been online. And I think it could work great here. Now, after the creation process, you can, and during creation, you can write, you can draw, you can paint, you can use your watercolors, you can read out loud, you can roll around on the floor. You can scream if you're in the kind of place where you can scream. You can sing. You can listen to music. You can do anything that feels creative and artistic to you. There is no rhyme or reason to form or outcome. Expressive arts is process oriented, and the change within through creating is what we're after. Sometimes a person does create a beautiful piece of art. Sometimes somebody creates a book or two or three. Sometimes someone gets published in somebody else's book because of this practice. So we can have a finished product that the world enjoys, but the point is what happens inside, what happens in your own heart. And then after we create, we get to check in again and share art, and we can discover how to do that on Substack. You can share and tag me if you would like, or just write a little note in the chat about what you enjoyed or struggled with or worked on. And because I am a meditation teacher, and that is my main gig these days, there will be a bit of meditation that I offer you. That's the gist of our time together. And how long it takes is how long it takes. I'm thinking maybe a half hour or so, and we will play that by ear. But for those who are present, I saw some more hearts. Thank you. If you'd like to tap into the chat, where you are or anything you'd like to check in with, you're welcome to do so. It is not required, but it's there for you if you want to engage. And I will read to you from this book, Inner Wild, Musings in Expressive Arts and Eco-Psychology. And Elizabeth is in Cleveland, Ohio. Wanted to show you, it starts with this lovely image of trees with a quote by Khalil Gibran. Trees are the poems that the earth writes upon the sky. And when I post this live, I'll put the link to this book so you can purchase it if you would like to. But you can also simply listen to this short story. It's called My Son and the Trees. To figure out where to put the book so I can read it in an easy way. Okay. My Son and the Trees. I intentionally allow my son to find his own spiritual path in the realms of the psychic, the religious, and the natural world. I do not presume to know what his life holds for him, but I trust his journey completely. At the time of this story, he was 9 years old. His understanding of the world was just beginning to unfold, and it continues to evolve as he moves through the time space of his life. Even then, I already knew he was deeply spiritual. I had recognized his innate connection to the sacred from the very beginning. There are moments when my son comes to me, eyes bright with wonder, eager to share his experiences, glimpses into the unseen, reflections of something greater. One winter day, as we were sledding, I watched him wander over to a beautiful tree. A gentle thought passed through my mind. Oh, that's so nice. He's with the tree. That was all. A quiet contentment settled inside me. It was simply a precious moment to witness. Later that day, he came to me, his voice filled with quiet certainty. Mommy, I can hear the trees talk to me. I can hear that tree talk to me. And I can talk to the tree. A resonance grew between us as he spoke, his small hands gesturing to show how he had touched the tree, felt its energy, and listened. He described the silent conversation, an unspoken language exchanged through an inward channel of connection. Warmth spread through me, a quiet thrill rising in my chest. He knew. He understood something I had always known too. Nature is alive, filled with beings, each with a voice of its own. Trees, like old friends, speak to us if we are willing to listen. And we, in turn, can be in conscious relationship with them. Even now, I remain an honored witness to his unfolding discovery. As he communes with nature in his own way, I get to walk alongside him, marveling at the depth of his connection, the unspoken wisdom he carries, and the endless conversations waiting to be heard. I love my son so much, and thank you for listening to that story. So again, here's the book Inner Wild, and we are going to move into the arts. If you have any questions about that, type into the chat, let me know. And one day, Substack is going to have a music feature, so I'll be able to play music during this time. I hope that's what I'm looking forward to. That's one thing that's really nice. But for now, we're just going to create together because that's what we can do. So this is a drawing that I have been working on. It's a squiggle. It's called a squiggle drawing, and I'm working on it with my son. The expressive arts can be art that is shared with others, meaning co-collaborations, co-creations. But you can also create solo. So whatever you would like to do, if you would like to draw or paint, mold with clay, go through an old box that has special treasures in it, or an old junk drawer, or try on a bunch of clothes, if you would like to take a nap, you would like to dance, anything is allowed. The expressive arts are for you. Listen to your heart. And then in around, I'd say about 15 minutes, I will call us back with a meditation. And that meditation will give us the cue that we are exiting the sacred space of creation and entering conversation again. So pick up your art supplies. If you'd like a theme to work with, you can work with the theme of the trees and the natural world. What are you inspired to create regarding nature and those tree beings that keep us good company on this planet? Thank you for creating with me. And thank yourself as you move from creation and settle into a short meditation of transition. I thank you for being here and thank yourself. Take some deep, slow breaths and consider what you created. Consider what happened for you in this 15 minutes of sacred space. Breathe deeply and let go of all of it. Let go of whatever you might have been working on or not. Let go of any struggle or celebration. Let go. Breathe slowly and become present now. Breathe freely and notice how you are in your body. Breathe deeply, deep into your belly if you can, and notice how you are in your mind. Offer some healing to your mind. Continue to breathe consciously and notice your heart. Allow yourself to feel the emotions of your heart. Continue to breathe in your own way and stretch into your spirit, whether that means straightening your spine, doing soft, gentle movements wherever you would like with your body, or stretching with your consciousness outward into the far reaches of the realm of existence. Where is your spirit? How do you define spirit? Honor yourself again for being a creative being. No matter what you actually created in this mini group, Expressive Art Spirit group, no matter what you created today or not, if you did not create anything, still honor yourself as a creative being, a creative spirit, a creative person. Honor your creativity that allows you to be alive and have the uniqueness of you, just as you are. Breathe softly and drop your shoulders. Send love and healing and blessings out to any person or any part of the world that you would like to share light with? Who would you like to give light and love to? Send your loving kindness outward. And come back to yourself, sending loving kindness inward. Take 3 more deep breaths. If anyone would like to describe in the chat what you worked on or any words of closure, I'm so grateful for your presence. It's such a joy to create together. And as you decide if you want to share anything at all, here's the drawing again that I was working on. It is on printer paper with pencil and black permanent ink, a Sharpie, and colored pencil. And my son, who is 12, my son and I have been working on it together. Once again, expressive arts are for everyone at any age. No artistic experience or creative expertise required. It's a safe space to simply be yourself. And if you are in Vermont, the Charlotte Public Library is holding a book talk for this book, Inner Wild, which I am a contributing author for, on Thursday, September 24th at 6:30 p.m. It's free. Just come and enjoy. There will be an interactive in-person experience, and I would love to see you there. Have a beautiful evening or day or morning. I'm wishing you much beauty, the beauty from within, expressed outward in all the ways.